The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with my wife Angie.
I'm back.
She's back like a young Arnold Schwarzenegger. She's back again. And she's even got my clutch shirt on from the last video. She was so enamored with that one. She said, I like this one. I'm going to wear it. And I said, go ahead. You just wear that one. But we're back again with video number 10. Could you think we'd get to 10? How many total videos are you guessing we're going to have?
16, 17
16,
probably.
17? Okay, we'll get there. So it's a continuing adventure, a continuing series here, of course, on the channel of going through my t-shirt collection. A very, very much requested video series over the years. And I've been threatening to do it. And I finally got some time where our schedules landed together. I wasn't traveling. I wasn't doing some work. You weren't working. You weren't doing kid stuff. You weren't... I don't know, watching makeup videos or whatever you're up to. I don't know, but she was finally here, graced us with her presence. And Angie, thank you for helping along here. What do you say we get started?
Okay.
There you go. She loves that chit chat. She loves the chit chat. I do enough talking for both of us, don't I? But we're back again. We got the funker. I'm a funker. You're a funker. I'm a mother funker. I love me some Terry Funk, as we all know. I love this t-shirt. Always get a lot of good compliments on that t-shirt as well. So Terry Funk. Looking good, looking great, looking stylish.
You keep this brand in business, too.
I do. I love it. Speaking
Are
of...
they sponsoring you?
They should. Homage, what are we doing? Send me some shirts. How about this one? A little takeoff, a little punk rock takeoff. The old Four Horsemen, a very cool one. Of course, bringing metal and wrestling together. I'm always here for that, or punk rock, whatever you want to call it. But we're looking good with the old Four Horsemen there. Oh, and then here's a classic one. Just newly got this one here. What does it say? What's it say, Angie?
Damn, I'm good.
Yes, and Angie, what wrestler wore this shirt? She'll never guess. She's never even heard of the guy, probably. Ole Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson. Very, very underrated these days. But Ole Anderson, always loved Ole Anderson's work. And he looks just like our old friend Devin Carter, Midwest wrestling legend. Devin Carter looks a lot like Ole Anderson. So there you go. Old favorites of the t-shirt collection continue on. The old Legion of Doom. This just reminds me of being a little kid at, of course, a Superstars taping when back then you didn't know what the heck was going down. You didn't know what was up. And all of a sudden I heard, what a rush. And I just lost my mind. Little Kyle lost his mind. He had no idea the Legion of Doom was coming to the WWF at the time. Just a wild, wild night. My dad was there. He was so thrilled. He was just sitting down. He didn't know what he was seeing, but just a wild night. Always reminds me of that when I do see that. And then another favorite pizza buddy of mine, old Cactus Jack himself, Mick Foley. Love Mick Foley. Love all the incarnations of Foley, but of course Cactus Jack's always going to be my favorite. I think I even have this shirt twice. I think I accidentally bought two of them, so I have two of them probably poking around. And speaking of an all-time favorite, another all-time favorite, I've told my love of this man millions of times on the channel. Old El Guapo, Boss Rutan himself. I do always say if he didn't want to be an MMA star, he could have been the greatest wrestling star of all time. Just nobody better than El Guapo. So much personality. Just an amazing, amazing individual in so many different ways. If you don't know Boss Rutan, man, look it up. Look up old Boss Rutan. And speaking of another favorite out there, how about our girl Dolly Parton? I got so many Dolly Parton shirts, it's ridiculous. I love me some Dolly. I'm not the biggest fan of her music. Give me the Porter Wagner era, not so much her 9 to 5 era, things like that. But Dolly looking only like a Dolly Parton could look. Kind of Taylor Swift's kind of the modern day Dolly Parton these days, I guess. I don't know, but we're just cranking out the legends. We had Ole Anderson, we had Boss Rutan, we had Dolly Parton, and now from those legends to another, of course, the Ultimate Challenge, the Ultimate Warrior, one of the pivotal moments in my life. I don't know what that says about my life, but when Warrior unified those titles at WrestleMania 6, I could not believe it. I still remember that entire day, the anticipation, the excitement, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. They were all there that day as little Kyle lost his mind when the Ultimate Warrior prevailed and beat Hulk Hogan to unify the belts. And just everybody told me, Angie, you wouldn't believe this. And in school, everybody said there's no way Warrior's winning, Hulk Hogan's winning. And I was defiant to the end. I said, no. Ultimate Warrior is going to do this. He is the greatest. He is going to beat Hogan. And I was getting in fights with my friends. And it was like I was by myself and there was like 10 other friends, Hogan. But then Then Ultimate Warrior won that fateful Sunday. How do you think Kyle walked into school on Monday?
Big pimpin'.
Oh, I just walked in there. I said, I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. Bow down to me, I'm the greatest. It was quite the day. It was quite the celebration. I could not wait. Very rarely did I ever be excited to go to school on a Monday morning. But that Monday, I was ready. Is it school time yet? Let me get to school. I wanted to rub it in all their faces. They told me I was wrong, and I told them Warrior was going to prevail. He was going to do it. And he did, as we do know. And it feels so good when the Ultimate Warrior wins. So there it is. Feels so good. Just a brand t-shirt there. Yeah, not a lot to say about that one.
Oh, that was a lead into the shirt? Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Is that
sure.
the brand?
Feels so good. Yeah, it's a brand. It's just a plain Jane shirt. And then we got Skeletor, of course. Did I already show this shirt? It might have got mixed back in. I don't know if we showed this one or
I
not.
think
But
we did, because you said I bought it.
we could. Yeah, we might have
Get
shown
this
that.
shirt.
So off. We already saw that one. But did we see this one too? We might have got it mixed up. I might have got a little mixed up here. But we got Dracula once again. Everybody loves a little Dracula, especially ladies. Ladies love vampires. What is it about you girls loving vampires so much?
Oh, I don't.
You don't? Oh, okay. Okay. All right, if you say so. I believe we did this shirt, but I believe it was the gray version of this shirt.
Yeah, we haven't done
I believe. I have two versions of this shirt. I have one in gray and one in black. Depends how I'm feeling. Depends how I'm feeling is how I'll wear it. But Waylon Jennings, that's who, of course, the all-timer. Love some Waylon on the channel. And we also love Death. Dr. Death, one of the all-time favorites. Dr. Death, Steve Williams. You guys know I love me some Dr. Death. Very sad he passed away. Very sad that whole Brawl for All thing is it really did taint his career in a lot of ways where, man, check out some of his All Japan stuff. Check out his stuff with Terry Gordy, UWF stuff. Man, one of the all-time great heavy hitter wrestlers, which I absolutely love, old Dr. Death Steve Williams. Now we head to London. London After Midnight, one of the great movies that nobody's seen. Of course, Angie, you're not familiar with this, but me, of course, being one class away from a minor in film, which I'm sure you're fully aware of that. Basically a film historian is what I am, really, even though I don't watch them. But anyways, London After Midnight was a lost film, of course, of Lon Chaney. Lon Chaney Jr. played the werewolf, but it's one of the most wanted films ever, as there was one copy left and it burned in like a studio fire. A lot of people say it's just a very influential movie, but there's clips, there's bits and pieces, but the whole movie to this day has never been found. So it's one of those things. It's like the holy grail of the movie industry. Will it ever be found? I guess stay tuned. We'll see what happens. And now we're going to haunt our dreams. We got Haunt, a baseball jersey, which I'm always a big fan. We'll get a segment of these videos with these baseball jerseys. But Haunt, a band out of California. Check them out. Des Moines, Iowa, right there. All right, we continue on with old Sheiky, baby. Oh, Iron Sheik. Absolutely love this. This is a Roots of Fight shirt. I just love the look on Sheik here. He just looks like just a dude that's going to beat everybody up or sell some drugs or I don't know what he's going to do there. But, man, he looks awesome. I need to get a headdress. I don't think I can wear a headdress like that, though. I don't think it'd be allowed. I think people would come after me or something. But it says on there, I'm the legend. I always be the legend.
Perfect English.
Perfect. Bret Hitman Hart, Jimmy Hart, Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation. Did we already do this one too? I think I might have mixed a couple of shirts in here, but I don't know. Anyways, the Hart Foundation representing. Oh, we got a wild string, but we got the Rancor. Once again, I love Rancid. I love the Rancor. Put them together, you got the Rancor. There it is. How about that? Very, very cool. Here for that. I'm also here for this Swamp Thing. I think I had another Swamp Thing shirt, and we talked about it. I think, Angie, you said you'd never seen a Swamp Thing movie? Oh, we got to watch it. And I heard there's like an HBO show, or there was a recent Swamp Thing TV series. Only lasted one season, but I would like to see that. And one of these days we'll have to watch that. Maybe you and I could watch it together.
Can't wait.
Or maybe not. Swamp Thing looking good. And speaking of looking good, one of the all-time greats, old Harlan Sanders, of course. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Angie, I love Kentucky Fried Chicken, don't I?
Yes.
I always say, where do I always say I want to go? And you usually say no. There's two places, usually.
Well, I like KFC better, but the one you always want to do that I don't like is Long John Silver's.
Yes, Long John Silver's. Any fish you wish, and their fish is delish. I love me some Long John Silver's. Probably the most unhealthy fast food restaurant you could go to. But I love, get me a couple of hush puppies, get me a chicken plank, get me some fish, and then what else do I get? I always get a little side of shrimp.
More for them shrimp.
I do, and then of course the coleslaw. The coleslaw, chef's kiss. Whoever's mixing up that coleslaw there, I absolutely love it. KFC coleslaw, Long John's coleslaw, the greatest coleslaws of all time. And it's funny, as a coleslaw connoisseur would say, those are the worst of all time. So it tells you I really don't like coleslaw. I just like those versions, whatever they are, of coleslaw. But Long John Silver's, KFC, two of the best. That's good eating. That's good eating, for sure. Now we move on to old Shredder. Pretty in purple there, old Shredder. Did we do these? I feel like we did. I don't know. It's getting to the point where we might have mixed some stuff up, so bear with us. But we might have seen that Shredder one. Did we see this Vader one? I don't know if we did or not. But Big Van Vader just doing Big Van Vader things right there. Another homage shirt. Looking good. We got the world's most dangerous man. We got Ken Shamrock looking like he's ready to snap. He's going to snap. That's old Ken Shamrock. And then we get the man, the myth, the legend, Sting, Fatal Encounter, and I feel like we might have done these. I don't know. We got just a few left here, though, so bear with us. But we got Sting, pretty in pink. That's a great summertime shirt. You get some black shades with that. You get the sick tan going on like a young Arnie Anderson. You're looking good. Looking good like Jerry Reed as well. Love some Jerry Reed. Looking beautiful right there. We're zipping through now. We got some Turtle Anxiety, the best-selling Kyle Peterson shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com, as you can imagine. Looking good, Turtle Anxiety. We sell a good amount of those. People got that anxiety in their veins. It happens. I'm cool, I'm cocky, I'm bad. I'm also the honky-tonk man. Honky looking really nice there. Some might say the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. That would be what you'd say for sure. Old Wayne Ferris himself. And then we get the old Midnight Suns. We get old Morbius right there, looking good. A little Spider-Man action. That's what I always kind of think of him with. But definitely had a run. He had a movie not too long ago. And then the final two, Turtle Power. Yep, we did do these before. Another Turtle shirt. And I know we did this one, the Rainbow Motorhead one. So I got the bottom stack of another one mixed in here. But It is what it is. It is what it is.
You got to show it twice.
Yeah, it's so nice. We got to show it twice. So there you go. Now we are done. Another video. This is video 10, right? Boy, we keep on trucking on. We're on the road to number 11. How about? We'll see if we can get these all done. But that's T-shirt video number 10, 11 to come. Angie, thank you for joining me once again. Any final words? Any final words of inspiration? Any inspirational quote you'd like to give anybody on your way out? No, she wouldn't. Neither would I. But make sure you do subscribe to this very YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget about the Patreon. That's where these videos were early to, and they were an early Patreon favorite. We'll call it a favorite. They haven't aired yet, but we'll just say it's a favorite on the Patreon channel. And the Patreon, of course, your best way to support the channel and my wife's Starbucks habit. There you go. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Get that Turtle Anxiety t-shirt. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for my wife, Angie, I am Kyle.
Bye.
And I'll see you guys all real soon.